Alex. So today's video I'm going to be doing another makeup tutorial. This is going to be a holiday glam makeup tutorial. This is how the makeup looks like. I'm so obsessed with this lipstick and the like green eyeliner. It's giving me like such a Christmas vibe. So this is how my makeup looks like today. So if you guys want to see how I did this makeup look, just keep on watching. Also before we hop in, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that big thumbs up, and let's hop right into the video. Let's get started with the video. So first I'm just going to take my little hair clips and put my hair back. These are just like big old hair clips that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use them to put my hair back. And before makeup, I'm actually going to use these Diamond Dust little eye patches. This was in my makeup haul a couple of weeks ago, so I'm going to use these because I feel like my under eyes were really puffy this morning, so I'm going to use these. But because I was trying to film this before and it's like looking all over me. Scissors and open them. I don't think I've ever used like eye patches, but you're supposed to leave these under your eyes for about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to put them under my eyes. They're really pretty. They're like very glittery. Because they're supposed to be like luminizing, but they're like very glittery and there's some big bubbles. So I'm just going to apply them under my eyes. Oh, they feel really nice under my eyes. Other one. Oh, these are really nice. Oh, those feel really nice under the eyes. So I'm going to leave these under eye patches on my under eyes for about 15 minutes and then I'll be back. Alright, so it's been 20 minutes. Now I'm going to take my eye patches off and pat my under eyes. Oh my god, my under eyes feel so nice. So before I do my makeup, I'm just going to take my e.l.f. moisturizer like I always do. Just all over my face. Oh yeah, my under eyes feel so nice. Oh my god, I hate being sick. My nose keeps on running. Oh my god. But I'm just applying this all over my face. So now for a primer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Drops. I'm just going to drop this onto my face. And then take my finger and just pat it into my skin. I've only used these drops like twice, I think, and I don't really know how I feel about them. I don't really know if they make a difference. They do make my skin really nice and hydrated, but I'm just kind of like patting it into my skin. Also kind of leaves your skin like nice and glowy. Alright, so now we're going to first do eyeshadow because I'm going to do my eyes first. So these are the palettes that I'm going to be using today. So I'm going to be using the Revolution Max Reload palette. I have not used this in a video. I've only used it like twice, but I'm using this today. I'm also going to be using my Morphe 350 palette. I've used this a couple times in my videos. This is what the palette looks like. I'm going to be using this today. And then for a little bit more like extra, I'm going to be adding some glitter to this makeup look. This is the Beauty Treats little glitter palette. I'm also be using this today. So I'm going to be doing my eyes first. I'm going to be putting the camera so we can work on the eyeshadow first. Let's get started with the eyes first. I'm just going to take my concealer and just apply this to my lids for a primer. And then just take my beauty blender and blend it all out. Now we can actually get started with the eyeshadow palette. So first I'm going to take this shade right here, put this in my crease. And I'm just using a Morphe brush to apply. I'm just kind of applying this to my crease. And I'm really hoping that you can actually see me doing my eyeshadow because this is like my third time trying to film this clip of me doing my eyeshadow, and every single time I'm like, oh, I'm in clip, and my head's like down here and you can't see me. So I'm really hoping that you can actually see my eyeshadow. I'm just kind of applying this to my crease. So now I'm going to go back to my Morphe palette. I'm going to take the shade right here and add this to my outer crease. And I'm just using the same brush, just kind of adding it to my outer crease and kind of smoking it out. This is literally my third time filming this clip, so hopefully third time's a charm. So this is what the eyeshadow is looking like. You could probably leave it here and just do like liner and lashes, but I want to add a little bit more pop of color, so I'm going to use this Wet n Wild little eyeliner. This is like pretty blue color I'm going to use as my liner today. Taking that on a little angle brush. This angle brush is the Morphe 165. I'm just kind of applying it to the brush and just using it as my liner today. I'm just going to do a simple line with this. Do the Same thing to the other side. And this liner is very creamy and very pigmented, like it's very pigmented. So this is how the eyeliner is looking like. It's a little bit more like blue. I kind of want to go for a green. So I'm going to go to the Revolution Pro palette. I'm going to take this green right here and apply this over the liner. And I'm just taking the green on a little eyeshadow brush and just kind of patting that over the liner. See how much better that is? That is such a like Christmas green. Before it was like a teal green, now it's like a green color. The same thing to the other side, just kind of patting the color on. So I'm going to go back to the Revolution palette. I'm going to actually take this gold right here and put this in my inner crease. And I'm just using the same brush that I used for the green, just put this in my inner corner. Look how pigmented that is. That is such a pretty gold color. So now for the fun part is the glitter. So this is the Beauty Treat palette. I think you can get this from like Ross and Marshalls. But I'm also going to be taking these two shades right here, kind of mixing them together. Just taking that on a little brush and just kind of patting that over the liner. Just kind of like patting this glitter on. Just kind of focus it in on the center of the liner. And that is pretty much the eye makeup done. I absolutely love how the green is just a little bit more of a purple color, but this is pretty much the eyeshadow done. So now we're going to actually get started with my face makeup. I'm just going to take my CoverGirl Long Lasting Foundation. I'm just going to pump it on the back of my hand and then just apply it all over my face. I haven't used this foundation in quite a while, but it's actually really good. So I'm just going to apply this all over my face with my fingers. And then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and blend this all out. This foundation is so like full of coverage, like look at that. So now moving on to concealer. This is the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Concealer. I'm just going to apply this under my eyes. And anywhere else that I usually put my concealer, because I'm breaking out like right here. So I'm going to kind of like cover that up. Even though the foundation kind of did. This is just for a little bit more extra coverage. And then just take my beauty blender and blend it all out. It's so full coverage, oh my god. So now I'm going to go to my e.l.f. cream contour. I'm going to cream contour with this shade right here. I'm just going to take my brush and kind of dip it in. Then I'm just going to apply it where you would cream contour. And this brush is also from e.l.f. if you guys were wondering. And then I'm just going to take the brush and blend it all out. Just kind of doing like little stamping motions. This contour blends out really easily. I'm just kind of like stamping it and blending it. And this adds like more depth to my skin, more color to my skin, because I don't want to be like all one color. So I'm going to go back to the cream contour from e.l.f. I'm going to take the yellow shade and just kind of like pat this under my eyes so we can get the under eyes a little bit more brightening. So now I'm going to use my Wet n Wild translucent powder. I'm just going to set everything. So now I'm going to move on to eyebrows. I'm going to use this little e.l.f. brow, which I feel like this matches my eyebrows a lot better than my other one, because I have another one that's like a light brown and this one's like a dark brown. So I'm going to use this to fill in my eyebrows. It's just like one of those little pencils. On the other side there's a little spoolie. Just going to fill in my eyebrows with this. And then just take the spoolie side and just brush them down. And then to set them in place, I'm going to use this Revolution brow gel. It's just like a medium brown. Got all this in my Ulta haul. I'm just going to use this to set my brows. Just going to kind of like brush through my brows with this. So now moving on to bronzer, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild bronzer and then a little angle brush. I'm going to use this as my bronzer. I'm not going to contour with this. I'm just going to kind of like bronze up my skin since we do cream contour. So I'm just kind of like apply this all over my face. So now for a blush, this is the CoverGirl blush. I've used this a couple of times in my videos. It's just like a pinky kind of blush. I'm going to use this as my blush. I'm also going to use the same brush as use my bronzer. And I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. And also to my nose. So now I'm going to move on to mascara. This is the Essential Get Big Volume Mascara. I'm just use this as my mascara. And also to my bottom. Now for a highlight, this is the e.l.f. Highlighting in White Gold. I've not used this in quite a while because I have other highlighters that I've been obsessed with. But I'm going to use it as my highlight. I'm just going to use my little highlight brush to kind of apply it as my highlight. This highlight is still good. I just haven't really reached for it because I have other ones that I found recently that I'm obsessed with. Especially that highlight air sponge one. I'm so obsessed with it. I haven't really reached for this one, but this one is still like really good. I'm just gonna kind of apply it where I would highlight. I like putting it on my lips and my chin and like above my eyebrow. I don't know why. It just makes my skin nice and glowy. So the last thing is lips. This is the LA Colors lip scrub. I'm just gonna kind of scrub my lips before I did my lipstick. This smells like coconut and a little bit like oatmeal. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna apply this to my lips. And lastly is the lips. This is the Long Lasting Matte Lipstick Kit. I actually got this from Dollar General. It's just a matte red lipstick. It comes with a lip liner and the lipstick. FYI, this has not been open. Oh, that's really pretty. Kind of looks like the little Kylie like little lip kit. I'm going to be using this for my lips today. But first I'm just going to take the little lip pencil and line my lips. Okay, this lip liner is a little bit more like a purpley color than red, but it still looks really good. I'm just gonna kind of line my lips with it. Alright, that is the lip liner done. It's not really like red, but it's really like creamy and very pigmented, so that's the lip liner. So now for the lipstick, which is supposed to be a matte lipstick. This is actually like a really pretty like red color. I'm going to use this as my lipstick today. I'm just going to apply this to my lips. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Actually, it matches like my shirt. That's very creamy, like very creamy. I'm surprised I didn't really like mess up on my lipstick because I'm really good with applying my lipstick, but it doesn't look that bad. Also, this is a matte lipstick, so it's gonna dry matte. And that is pretty much the final makeup look. I'm so obsessed. It does give me like Christmas vibes with like the green liner and the red lips. Absolutely love this makeup look. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.